Hey there. I wanted to just help you make a customized meal plan with the recipes that I have provided for you for these next 7 days. So I went ahead and made my own plan so that I can kind of show you how I go about putting it together because there are several different recipes that you can choose from. You may not like everything, but I want to help you put things together to make a well-balanced meal and meals throughout your day. So in the group here, you're going to click on the file section at the top, and I went over this in my last video. And the recipes I'm using for my meal plan are from the Clean Crockpot Breakfast and the Clean Crockpot Meals. So I have them pulled up, and I am currently doing the Master's Hammer and Chisel program. So the eating plan part of it requires you to stick to portion control. So have to be careful about what types of food I eat and make sure that they fit into the right food groups. 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Hammer and Chisel, they all have a really nice portion control eating plan that kind of reteaches you how to eat, which I can give you more information if you're interested. So the reason I say that is because I'm on that program. That's why I chose these certain meals. So feel free to choose whatever you want. I started with my breakfast, and I just use regular notebook paper to like start planning my stuff out, and then I'll actually, once things are finalized, I'll pull out my day planner and I'll physically write in what we're having for breakfast, what we're having for lunch, what we're having for dinner. Put my snacks in there because you need to eat snacks in between your meals to keep your metabolism going. Don't have to do that. I mean, if you have a chalkboard on the wall, dry erase board, just a piece of paper on your fridge, just have it written down somewhere where you know what meals to make for the week. So you don't have to keep coming back and pulling up this document. So I started with breakfast, and so I picked first. There's 5 recipes here. I chose the veggie omelet to make first. So I'm going to make that Sunday evening so that it's ready for me on Monday morning. There's about 4 to 6 servings, I think, that this will make. So I'm going to feed my husband and I. So that'll be breakfast for 2 days for us. If there's some left over, great, but I can at least know that I'm going to get 2 meals for each of us out of this one recipe. So I am going to write down my veggie omelet for Monday and Tuesday's breakfast. Now, to change it up a little bit, I am going to make the quinoa breakfast casserole with tomato and spinach. This is very well balanced. The quinoa is a good starch. It does have a lot of proteins in it. And then the tomato and spinach is a good way to get your vegetable serving in the morning. And then you're getting your protein with the eggs. So I have the quinoa casserole written down for Wednesday and Thursday's breakfast. And I'm going to make this on Tuesday night so that it's ready for Wednesday morning. And then for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I try not to eat a lot of starch for breakfast so that I can save my my containers. It's a yellow container is what I put my starches in. So I can save my yellow containers for dinners if I want potatoes or lunch or something like that. But sometimes I love to eat oatmeal for breakfast. So I'm going to make the banana bread oatmeal to have for Friday and Saturday's breakfast. So I'm going to make this on Thursday night. And then that leaves Sunday. You can certainly not make anything for Sunday, and if you have leftovers from earlier in the week's breakfast, you can eat that. If you're feeding more than just you and your spouse, or you and someone else, and you've got a whole family, you may have to make more of these. But I am going to make on Saturday night the healthy breakfast casserole. I think it's before this. Yes. Healthy Crockpot breakfast casserole. It does have some frozen hash browns in there, but if you get organic or something like that, it won't be too bad. But it does have broccoli, which is a really good source of fiber. It's a good vegetable to start your day with. You've got bell peppers in there, onions. There is a little bit of cooked bacon. If you don't do pork, I highly recommend a peppered turkey bacon from Trader Joe's. That's what I like to use as an alternative to regular bacon, but it has kind of like a beef jerky type taste to it, so I still feel like I'm getting like a beef flavor, a beef or pork flavor rather than turkey. So I'm going to make that Saturday night so that I have it ready for Sunday, and then I'll have leftovers for Monday, even maybe Tuesday. So this will carry over into the following week. So for lunches, you can either choose 4 or 5 recipes to pre-make and have for lunches and dinners, or you can plan to do certain recipes for lunch, certain recipes for dinner. My husband doesn't really like to eat the same thing over and over again, so I'm going to make different recipe for lunch, different recipe for dinner. Sunday afternoon, I'm going to make the lentil veggie soup so that I have that ready for Monday and Tuesday. More than likely we'll have enough for Wednesday, even maybe Thursday, so I may freeze the rest of that because we're not going to eat that over and over again. So lentil veggie soup, and here let me switch to that document. I think it's the very first recipe, lentil vegetable soup. So I'm going to make that on Sunday afternoon, and then again it's ready for Monday and Tuesday. Next, I'm going to make the Crockpot chicken burrito bowls. So this is going to be similar to what you would get at like Chipotle or Qdoba, just and just make it at home, which is a lot cheaper to do that. So I'm going to make that on Tuesday. Probably make that on like Tuesday afternoon, sometime when you're not making a breakfast or a lunch and you've just got some time. You can put it on high and cook it for four hours. So when you get home from work and you've cleaned your crock pot out for making your dinner, you can do that. So we're going to have chicken burrito bowls for Wednesday and Thursday. So sometime on Tuesday, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to make that, or I could even make it on Monday and keep it in the fridge. And then the last recipe I'll pick for lunches is the turkey chili. Now, chili has a lot of beans in it, so it's very starchy. So I like to balance this out with a salad. So I'm going to make turkey chili sometime on Wednesday or Thursday, so it's ready for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sorry, something in the way there. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so we'll have turkey chili and a side salad. Don't use iceberg lettuce. There's no nutritional value in iceberg lettuce. Really try and go for spinach, romaine lettuce, arugula, something of that nature that has a lot of high nutrition. Even if you only want to use lettuce, put some bell peppers or mushrooms, tomatoes, anything of that nature, and then use like a vinegar-based dressing. A lot of the creamy-based dressings, like ranch, has a lot of fat, so you want to stay away from that. So for dinners, I just chose 3 recipes because they do make pretty big portions. I think it's down. So the first dinner that I've chosen to make, which I feel like I make this a lot, is chicken over root vegetables. And I'm going to make this during the day while I'm at work on Monday. I think I may have passed it. Anyways, I'm going to make this, I guess you don't need to see it. I'm going to make this on Monday while I'm at work, so as soon as I get home, it's ready for us to eat. That will be Monday and Tuesday's dinner. Wednesday during the day, I'm going to make stuffed bell peppers. I love stuffed bell peppers. You don't really have to add anything on the inside as far as veggie-wise because you have that full serving of the bell pepper that's holding it all together. So I'll make that on Wednesday while I'm at work, and we'll have that for Wednesday and Thursday. And then on Friday during work, I will be making beef stew. So I'll put that on before I leave for work. I'll work all day, and when I come home, it'll be ready, and that should be enough for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's dinner. So we have all of that covered as far as breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I really want you to try and space it out to where you can have snacks between your meals so that you're eating maybe every 2 to 3 hours. It may seem like a lot, but this is going to get your metabolism going. So as far as snacks go, you want really healthy snacks. So one of my daily snacks is my Shakeology. It's a very dense nutrition shake that includes 70 superfoods. It has enough nutrients for 5 salads. It does have protein, amino acids, pre and probiotics, digestive enzymes. It's an all-around really good nutritional shake. It's the best thing on the market. If you have questions about it, I can certainly help you with it. A lot of people like to drink them just if they don't eat vegetables or fruits or anything like that. It kind of supplements the things they're missing. So I usually mix that with almond milk and banana, a little bit of peanut butter. So that gets protein, fruit, and a starch in, because the milk does count as a starch because of the sugar and the fat content. I will also do like Greek yogurt, plain. You definitely want plain. You can add vanilla extract, some honey to kind of give it some flavor, and then I'll do maybe some mixed berries and granola. The yogurt is a very good source of protein. I always keep an apple on me, cheese stick, hard-boiled eggs. You can boil a whole dozen eggs at the beginning of the week. 2 eggs count as a serving of protein, and they're really filling. So you could have a couple eggs and a piece of fruit, like an orange or a kiwi or something like that. And those are really easy snacks to just kind of grab and go. Handful of pistachios, almonds are great, walnuts, avocados, anything. I always look for like the easy grab and go snacks that are healthy. So if you have questions about putting your plan together, again, write it all down, make a plan. If you don't want to eat the same things back to back, go ahead and make it, and then you can kind of eat your leftovers and put them in different containers. So I hope this has helped you kind of put some things together. And again, if you have any questions at all, feel free to send me a message, post something on the group page, because I'm sure if you have that question, someone else does too. So I will let you go, and happy cooking. Bye.